Rod's also reading from a novel, not one which is predicted as being published yet, but he's reading from a novel about unfinished novels.
It's about a man in unfinished novels. Here we go, weird ego. I don't want to be here. I'm not a poet. Tell me this poem, I'll probably drunk off a beer. It doesn't make sense to justify me existence by reading thoughts aloud. Because no, I'm not a poet. I'm just a small voice in a crowd of very different people. I'm not a poet. I just stutter words like paint across a page. I sometimes sputter romance, I sometimes sputter rage. I sometimes sputter humour when in beer. So you hear this poem, is it just ego that I'm feeling? I don't like reading if I don't make existence by reading thoughts aloud. Because no, I'm not a poet. I'm just confusing words with thoughts that don't ignite. They sputter like a damp match in the dark. So here we go. It's definitely ego, but is it art? Right, my name's Bullimore, as you know, and and about 3 weeks ago, in the Times and Echo, somebody, some other fascinating, described as a comic poet, raconteur, and legend. I think we're that legend tag, so I thought legends are always dead. I looked at the dictionary and apparently I am, yeah. Start. So I want to be really, really famous. It's not difficult in St. Ives. We've got famous snooping meat draw, the famous snooping beef burger, the famous snooping soup. I've been flogging my guts out for years. I'm out famed by a bowl of bloody soup. We've got this credit crunch going on now, which is bad for us, but it's good for foreign people, Europeans. Pound's a lot cheaper. It's good for Germans. I've just been down to Snoop Inn, sit in the sun on the seats outside. It's covered in bloody beach towels. I do love St. Ives. I wrote this poem a long time ago when I first came down here, 15 years ago. It's a bit sad that I'm still here. It's called I Love St. Ives. I love St. Ives, I don't want to die here, pretty as it is. I want to live out of a bang like sputter of fizz. I don't be half an aging couple sitting watching life go flat, putting boats one on the harbour. No, I don't want that. I don't want to spend my final days lying in a haze of pastel paintings in a surreal chocolate box, where pretty boats one on the harbour, and Matthew Sigmund's Filcher passes, like a scene from a Hitchcock movie or a modern video nasty. I don't want that. And at my journey's end, I don't really want old friends to scatter my ashes when I'm dead, be devoured by their same seagulls, like a burnt out pasty going above your head. No, I don't want that. I love St. Ives, but I don't want to die here. It looks like I might do. Quite scary, as I say. I came down the holiday, I never went back. Shut up!
He did as well. He's getting heckled by seagulls.
You're the only one that gets heckled by seagulls.
At least I get heckled.
Must be something in your name.
These people take the effort. I've got a sloppy poem here called When We Part. When we part, I expect stars to fall from the sky, the sun not to rise in the morning, and the moon not to rise at night. When we part, I expect the seas to stagnate, rainbows to crumble into a weird cacophony of colour, and dolphins to die inexplicably without courage or apology in the oceans. When we part, I expect musicians to fall silent, artists' brushes to set hard in their palettes, and legal poets worldwide to congeal in their pens. When we part, I expect there to be no pain in the world other than my pain. That's how it feels to be a poet. That is selfish, isn't it? We've got a few poetry events coming on now, and there's one at the Crow Bar, or the Crow Rooms. It's something there described as the bard of the Western Hotel. I might be into it a long time ago. I was barred from the ice bar. Before the downstairs, before they bounced on mention one day. The band who crashed. I'll do a sloppy poem, you know. Written the style of romantic poets like Keats and Wordsworth and that little bloke who died young, Ned Kelly. It's called You Broke My Heart. You broke my heart. You promised me love forever, basking in the sea of rainbows, in a world where the sun would always shine, and Tony Blair was just a bad dream, and that my faults, such as they are, would be ignored. You promised me that, and then you broke my heart. Look at it when I prepared earlier. And here's one that Bob's not going to thank me for doing. I wrote it about 7 years ago, and it's not changed since. It's called In Lieu of Bob Devereux. And it's about the toilets in the Salt House. So. I don't think you've ever been there.
No, they obviously haven't. Or they didn't mean it.
It's called In Lieu of Bob Devereux. I know Bob hates that. I tried to shame him to clean the toilet, so it doesn't work. I lived in St Ives for nigh on 12 years, and I must say I'm pleased to be here. But I'm not seduced by its beauty. There's strange things going on around here. This sun, sea, sand, and pretty boats in the harbour. Don't be deceived by its looks. As a child, Stephen King was a visitor, inspired mostly books. As in beside its gentle facade lurks a place of great misery and fear. Very few people dare visit, and fewer still know that it's there. It was searched by the law in the 60s when Lucan was still on the run. 15 young coppers went in there with guns, and only 4 came home. And 10 years on in the 70s, placing the headlines again, it's rumored that Shergar was concealed there, before Tins of Meat he became. And David Attenborough wrote a documentary. It's 1987, I think. He found 35 species of spiders and rats, creatures thought to be extinct. And the place lives with danger and fear, and it's haunted, that there's no doubt. Last year, 7 tourists went in there with guns, and none of them ever came out. And it's said many poets have died there, and artists and musicians too. Last words they all heard to utter were, I say, Bob, can I use your loo? I believe it's Scott, or was it Mallow, which are those immortal lines. I'm looking in for a pee, Bob. I'm afraid I'll move you some time.